What's going on, much world from right? So welcome back to another reaction video. Yes, we are back on the grind again. The Trilogy EP was just the beginning. Another reaction video might be coming out Sunday as well, because this should be coming out on Saturday. Today we have Faytal, who was on the Knights of Roundtable Volume 4 compilation album, which was a pretty cool compilation album to say the least. Not every song was a W. Most of them were. This one was I. It wasn't an L, okay? Like, it was pretty cool, but it wasn't like mind-boggling. But from what I've heard from the community, this EP is a lot better than Stompin', the one on the comp. Yeah, I'm kind of going in like really blind. I have no idea really what Faytal does. The only song I have in my head is Stompin', and it's I. So I'm kind of I'm a little intrigued to see, but you know what? There's only one way to find out. Let's see what Faytal has in store for us with this EP called Doomsday. Love the artwork though. Really sick. So yeah, let's go. Track 1 is Wrecked. Little tribal intro. Okay. Okay. But here we go. Okay. It felt like it was about to drop, but it didn't. There we go though. Okay. Okay. Getting Stompin' vibes, obviously, but I like this a lot better. It's a lot more dark. Sound design isn't anything like insane. Ooh. But I love the flow. Sustain in the back is not overpowering the mix. Thank you. It's kind of a background texture. Very nice. The fills are really nice too. Ugh. Ooh, and that sub is really doing numbers. It's a nice wubby sub, like moving up and down in pitch. It's really nice. Intro kind of zoned me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But here we go. Okay, same drop. Oh. Not a huge fan of that flow. Really like that. I wish the main bass was kind of more in your face. I think the sub takes up too much. But, interesting. Okay. Dope first song. It's not bad. Again, it was I. Better than Stompin'. It wasn't bad. It really wasn't that bad. I feel like the main bass should have been more in your face. Pause. And the sub was just doing, I think, maybe too much. Or it had a lot of freaking energy. Like, that thing was powerful. The first drop had an A and a B section, and then the first drop was just like an A section, which, you know, it kind of works. Next song is Knockout. Let's go. Is that like a steel drum? Sounds like a steel drum. Okay. This intro's a little more interesting. Love that Reese. Nice transition into the build. That was really nice.
Prepare to fight.
Ooh. Large fake out. Oh, okay, that's better. I was about to say that sound design was a little annoying. Okay. It's getting better as it goes. Yeah, I was a little worried. Wait, what? That was the weirdest transition into the midsection ever. Okay. Did y'all like forget a main bass or something? Okay. The first like 2 or 4 bars of that drop, I was a little scared because that sound design was really annoying, but then they switched it up and I was like, okay, I can rock with this. So thank y'all for doing that. Yeah, this is more kind of like sound design here. I don't love, but it should change up right here. Yeah, it's a little better. The flow is better too. But what is this? I mean, UK does this too, but it feels weird. UK does that sometimes, especially on the Future EP. UK does like a drop, and then he kind of like transitions with just putting everything else in except the main bass sound design. So it kind of like helps transition. But for some reason, it works really well there. But for this, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it. It kind of throws me off a little bit. But other than that, you know, the sound design was pretty cool. Nothing, again, seriously spectacular. But it was fun. It was bouncy. It was really bouncy. And yeah, the only criticism I really have is that that weird transition, the little outro thing after the drop. And then that main first sound design just wasn't really for me, but then you kind of switched in. It was a lot better. So yeah. Let's go into the next track. Speaking of bounce, called The Last Bounce. So let's go. This better be that bounce. What? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, this intro's really nice. I really like that main sound design. I hope they implement that in the drop. I'm sure they are somehow. Oh! Okay! Oh! Oh! Okay! Nice switch! Sustain's a little annoying, just a little bit. It's a nice sound though. It's a nice sustain. I wish it just didn't do this. And maybe like dun, 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 you know what I mean? That would have helped with the bounce a little bit. But that was pretty cool. The snare is the only thing throwing me off, or like the kick clap. Like, I think this would have been a lot, you know, bigger if the snare was kind of like a normal kick clap. I mean, I think the snare kind of works too, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, it kind of threw me off too. So it'll probably grow on me for sure. But I really like this build-up. I really like that. And good. They put it in the drop as well. Okay. A lot of the sounds are like higher in melody or in tone. Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, I feel like this drop has a lot less energy for some reason. Oh, and again, they cut the drop in half. I mean, nah, the point is, so the song doesn't last 18 years. Sometimes these kind of drops, they feel like they take absolutely forever. And so they make the first drop like the main purpose. They put a second drop, but it's like, it's half of the first drop. That's debatable discussion. You know, some people like that, some people don't. It can work, I think. Does it work here? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. For this song in particular, and actually the other song before, probably not. I think I'd rather it, honestly, you try some more stuff with the B section instead of just cutting it off in half. Instead of just copying and pasting the B section. You know, we wouldn't want that either. But, yeah. Okay. Interesting. Interesting decision. I haven't really seen many drops, songs like that, with they just cut off the B section like that. Interesting. But, the sound design was really sick, though, honestly. I really did like the sound design. Might be my favorite, though. But the second drop just kind of fell flat for me. But the first drop is really freaking good. So, alright. Let's go on to the final track, though, called Ammunition.
Let's keep this fire burning.
Okay! Oh! Oh, wow! I like the more sporadic... Yeah, I like this a lot better than that triplet flow. Okay! That was the most energetic, fun variant drop of this whole EP. Okay, again, I wish the main bass had a bit more girth to it. The sub is fine, but I feel like the main bass is not... Something's missing at this part. There's not enough in-your-face action. But it was still really fun. Love the variation that was going on. I really appreciate the variation happening here. The intro, though, again, kind of zoned me out. Not gonna lie. Nothing insanely special, which, you know, with a rhythm track, you should not expect the most well-thought intros. They're really, really, really simple, because they want the drop to be, like, the most important part, which makes absolute sense.
Let's keep this fire burning.
Oh! Yeah, this part! You know, it might honestly be that sustain that's helping with the energy. Because there was no sustain in the B section. But honestly, the sustain isn't even that bad. And then, they did it again. Did they do it on every freaking song? I mean, if that's y'all style, then that's y'all style. People gonna like it, people not. They just cut off the second drop in half again. Okay. That worked a bit better, though. I just spit everywhere. That worked better than the last bounce or knockout. I think it was the last bounce where I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that, it worked a bit better. It did work a bit better. So, but yeah, again, I wouldn't have mind putting in the B section, you know, because the track isn't 80 years long, you know. You can throw in that. I guess it really doesn't matter at this point, you know, because maybe if you did put in that B section, then maybe I would have complained it's too long. I don't know. Love the sound design on that one. Most variant track of the EP. There's stuff happening everywhere. It keeps your attention, which is awesome. Love that. So my favorite, honestly, I think though every track does have its ups and downs. Sound design wise, probably the last bounce, but I feel like a lot of people are going to enjoy, or I really do appreciate Ammunition. So I think Ammunition and Last Bounce are like my favorites. But yeah, this was pretty a pretty cool EP from Faytal. Honestly, it was what I was expecting. I actually do think it's on the same level as Stompin', if not just a teeny bit higher, because you know it is an EP, and for that track it was, you know, it was just a compilation track. So I'm going to assume, and it should be like this as well, at least in my opinion. Your EP tracks should mean a lot more to you. You should put more work into your EP tracks than a compilation album track. That's just my thoughts. I mean, that makes sense, right? Why I would think that, right? But yeah, still a really dope EP. It was what I was expecting. Was it insane? No, it really wasn't. But you know, it was alright. It was alright. It wasn't AIDS. You know, I liked it. I just liked it, you know? It's about time we got some Faytal in here. I actually had no idea that Faytal was a duo until, like, they announced the EP, and then they, like, put up a picture of them or something. I was like, oh, they're a duo. I had no freaking idea. I really got much to say. It's kind of decent. Maybe a little too mediocre for my taste, at least. When I think of a Disciple Roundtable EP, this is, like, exactly what I think. So, they definitely fit on the Roundtable label for sure. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like and subscribe button. And I'm going to see y'all later. Stream that Crimson EP though. Hey, Faytal, if y'all watching this, if y'all like more melodic kind of things or experimental stuff, if y'all want my checking out my EP, if y'all like it, that's dope. If you don't, that's cool as well. Because I checked out y'all's and I thought it was pretty cool. Bye-bye!